and thank you for joining the Public Relations Workshop Session 2, Creating Graphics with Canva and ChatGPT. Today, our District 36 Deputy Public Relations Manager, Chris Helsabeck, will guide us through creating graphics in Canva and generating simple graphs with ChatGPT to boost your club's visibility. Before we begin, please stay on mute unless speaking. Use the chat for questions, and remember, this session is being recorded. With that, let's give a warm welcome to Chris Helsabeck.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to session 2, creating graphics with Canva and ChatGPT. I'm going to try to walk you all through some of the stuff that I've done with Canva to get you an idea of how to work with it. Hopefully, you all have your own Canva. There was a Word doc that we put together uh, so everyone would have what they need. I'm pasting that into the chat just in case. And then I'm going to share screen. Okay. So hopefully you all can see the session 2 creating graphics doc that we have here. So hopefully everyone has a Canva account. If you don't, that's fine. You can follow along anyway and then pick it up later. If you do have a Canva account, I recommend opening it now so we can start going through some of the stuff. You will see in here that there's going to be links. So for the people who don't have Canva, you can click on the blue Canva account thing and it'll give you a link to that. You can get it for free. You can sign up for free. All this stuff is going to be free today. There's going to be a link to the Toastmasters brand guide. That's going to help out a lot. I'll walk you through some of that too. If you want a photo, that's optional. And I'll show you some stuff that you can do with that. And ChatGPT, you only need the free version for what I do with it. So if you have that, that's great. If you don't, I'll still show you what you can do with it and where to find everything, and then you'll be able to work with it later. What we will cover,
Sorry to interrupt. Question for I know you said for the Canva you can do it for free.
yeah.
It says try Canva Pro for free for a free trial. Is there something else I should be looking at, or is it the free trial that I should be selecting?
Not free trial. You can do it absolutely free. Let's see. I am going to uh, see
It's
if I
the
can do it this
pro
way.
account. You shouldn't unless you want the pro account, but the other is free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it forces you into the free trial.
So when you sign up, I don't know if you can see this now. I got a Canva up login or sign up in seconds. You can click continue with Google, Facebook, or with email.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so you should be able to click on one of those. I'm just going to click on email. You put your email, you do continue. You shouldn't need to actually pay for anything or sign up for like a month free trial. Like you can get it for free if you walk through it.
Okay.
But if you're still having trouble, I can walk you through it like right after, if that's okay.
Yeah,
No worries.
I already was forced to sign up for the free trial.
You can just, if I may interrupt, Chris,
Go for
hi.
it.
Hi. So I did it too. So I sign up under Google. And then when you get to that screen that Chris just showed, I just X'd up. I just clicked out of the X and you're still in Canva.
And there should be something in settings if you've already clicked on the free trial or profile or something where you can just cancel the free trial portion. But we can talk about that later if that's a thing. So next, the Toastmasters brand guide. When you click on that, it's going to get you here. I'm going to show you a bunch of juicy stuff in here. You're going to love it. The photo optional, you can have that. I have forgotten how to do some cropping stuff, so I'm going to show you some stuff with the photos, but you're going to see at least one thing, and I'll point it out in a second that I found out how to do, but I forgot how to do. I'd have to go back to YouTube to find it. And then we'll go over ChatGPT at the end. We're covering Canva, ChatGPT, and some general templates. So first, when you are in Canva, you're going to be here, right? Any designs that you have ever done before are going to show up down here. Found out that my word of the day was actually in this account, and I got linked to another account, which is why I couldn't find it for a while. So if you have multiple accounts, you would have to switch over with some icon down here that currently Zoom is covering up for me, so I can't click on that to show you. When you're in here on the side, you're going to see create new. So if you're going to create anything new, you can click on that. Home will bring you back to this page. Projects, if you just wanted to see the stuff that you worked on, you can click on that. It'll bring you there. Templates, I'll just show you that in a second. This is kind of like what would happen if you clicked on create new too. It'll show you a whole bunch of stuff that you can use for free. So outside of Toastmasters, you want to use any of this stuff, like the text in here, you can replace and it'll keep the look of it. It'll keep some photos and some borders too. Brand, this you got to pay more for, and if you got a business, it might be good, but you're not going to need it. Canva AI, this could be a little fun. I used some of Canva AI to create some illustrations, and I can show you that, but you don't really need that. And apps I haven't really touched with. I think this is if you connect it with other apps that you have, but I'm not sure. So we are going to start with a create new. So when you create new, you can pick all kinds of stuff. So you can see up here some of the stuff that I've asked for before is flyers. You can create Instagram stuff as well. So it'll have some suggestions up here and some templates, and along the side, you can see it has sheets, and you can see the Canva sheets that you can create, docs. So if you wanted to make like an invoice or, a nice looking letter. Social media is a nice one. Since it'll get the aspect ratios for you, so how high it is and how big it is to fit an Instagram stories or an Instagram post or Facebook landscape, WhatsApp. I think it might even have LinkedIn. Yeah, LinkedIn background. Some other LinkedIn stuff. If you don't see what you want, you can always click in what would you like to create and just type something in. So LinkedIn post, bam. If you ever needed a LinkedIn post, we have 12 by 12, 1200 by 1200 pixels. Yeah, so this should fit in LinkedIn. So I'm going to go back to for you, and let's just say we're going to do yeah, we'll do a flyer. Even though, so with flyers, you can see the different stuff here, and these purple boxes is where you would put images or illustrations, and the gray lines is where they think text will go. You can also just make a blank thing if you want. And whatever we pick here, we're just going to play with for now. And I'm going to show you some other templates in a second. Oh, I should keep chat open on the side. Okay, how about this? Maria Pia, if you see any questions that people have that I need to answer, just let me know. Is that good?
Yes, yes. So we have a couple of questions. So one of them, it seems that Caroline, she's having some trouble getting to Canva and the Toastmaster brand. Caroline, are you okay now?
No.
Do you want to share your screen, or do you want us to maybe talk to you after this and you can just see how we work through Canva, and then we work with you after the workshop ends?
Okay, after.
Okay, sounds good. I will just follow along and see how that goes. Otherwise, we can show you, you can share your screen, anyone, and we can walk you through what kind of problems you're seeing. Because if you see it, most likely other Toastmasters are seeing the same issues. So we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Ain't that a CIA man?
Lisette, is that a question
No,
or?
but the CIA man ain't the one who drowned in him. The one that Robert De Niro went in to talk to in that private room.
You're not on mute.
Okay, so Lisette, let me make sure that I mute her. Okay, so now Chris Nasriet Nas, are you able to see Chris' screen? Because I can see it. I think many of us can see it.
No, I can't see it.
Okay, so let's do something. Are you using your laptop or are you using your phone right now?
My laptop.
Okay.
Throw that thing away.
That's interesting. Usually there's a way to swipe when you use your phone. I would restart, maybe
Come back
restart Zoom if you can. Maybe
Okay.
log off for a second and come back.
All right.
Thank you so much, Nas.
You're welcome.
Okay, and Jeffrey, I just want to make sure that we understand your question about security number delay. Yes, we can have Perplexity, but as of now, we're going to use ChatGPT.
Yeah, I have a ChatGPT advanced account, but they keep sending me a request before I can get into it at all to do some kind of a security code. But their security code just doesn't come through to my email.
Ooh.
It might be in your spam.
No, it's not. It came through one time, but it came through so delayed that they wanted to send me another one. And then it didn't come through at all.
Thanks.
If you would like to, what I would do, Jeffrey, is maybe open a different browser and just use the ChatGPT without logging in.
Oh, yeah.
And then just follow
Yeah.
along and then you can.
I think you're right. I think it's the other browser. You're right. That's
Mhm.
the idea. Thank
And
you.
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah. Thanks for the question. And if anyone else has any trouble with ChatGPT, Google Gemini can also work for this. Just about any
Yeah, I have perplexity.
yeah, just about any AI will be able to work for it. Okay,
We,
yes. And at any time, if anyone has any questions, Maria Pio will help interrupt me so we can
yes,
address those. And you are brave for asking questions because I know I have been scared in meetings like this and kept my mouth shut when another person piped up and they had the exact same question. So I know whatever question you have, a lot of other people have too.
exactly. And just remember, this is a safe space. We are here to learn. And I will leave Chris to continue his presentation. I will probably interrupt you before you go to the next section, Chris. Over to
Awesome.
you.
Awesome. So for right now, we're just going to click on one of those flyers just to show you what we got. So you'll see it, you'll get this, I guess, blank document. I thought it was going to come up with picture stuff, but that's okay. We got elements that we can work with here. We have on the side, you'll see design elements, text, brand. We're going to ignore brand. Upload. So if you got pictures, you can put them in there. Tools, projects will bring you out of this and back to your own projects. And apps we're not going to worry about. So for starting off, we have design. You're going to see templates and styles. And I'm going to show you the brand kit in a second. We have elements here. If you're going to use this a lot, and I'll show you how I use these, but basically you can select it and you see when I hit the square, this popped out. It has a blinking thing there for text, and that text shows up as white for me, but I could highlight it, and up here you can see we can change the color of text. And also, if it's bold, italics, underlined, then we can even change what the font is. So I believe for Toastmasters, it's going to be Gotham. And we'll go over that in a second too. But just showing you the other stuff that we have here. You can see we can change the font size. And yeah, so you can even do it fast like that. Or if you're like, no, I wanted 27, you can put that in there. With color, we have this is going to be important. You're going to want to get to this. So if you got a shape out, everyone, uh, when you hit the color, you're going to see all this down here. It has default solid colors, default gradient colors, and brand kit colors. For brand kit, I believe you get 3 colors if you have your free account. If you pay, you can get a whole bunch of colors, but you only need the 3. And this we're going to set up now for you guys. So you would hit edit and then the 3 colors you have, giving you cheats for this. We have this one, pound 004165. And let's see if I can put that in the chat, if I can find it again. There's chat. Hi, chat. That one's for blue. It's in the chat. You can just copy and paste it right in there. Let me know if anyone doesn't get that blue.
Chris, maybe would you like a volunteer to show how, after you're done with this piece,
Yeah,
they have work done? Because the idea is that they're also working on their own flyers
that would be great. Yeah. Okay.
sounds
So
good.
I'm going to put all 3 in there then. That's maroon, and this one is going to be the gray one. Do we have any volunteers? I'm going to stop sharing for a second so we can see. If you would be willing to volunteer, there's React at the bottom of your Zoom, and you can raise your hand.
So I have to be logged into Canva? Is that what we're doing? You want someone to volunteer who's logged into Canva?
Yeah, to show putting in the colors, just so other people can see it, because my colors are already in.
And we can
Yes.
walk you through as well.
Nazarit, I see you have volunteered. Would you mind sharing your screen?
Sure. Okay, let me figure out how to share my screen first. So am I showing just the steps on how to change the colors?
Yes.
Okay.
And how do you prefer to be called? Because I think I butchered your name. I'm sorry.
Okay. Naz is fine.
Naz. Okay. Thank you, Naz.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. All right, let me know if you can see my screen. I
I
honestly
can
don't know
see
what I
it.
did. Okay. All right, do you see Canva right here?
Yep. See that you have a pink shape in there?
Yep.
This is perfect.
And
So if above the shape, you see the edit and you see that pink circle.
yep,
If you hit that pink circle,
that's all.
ah,
I didn't pick the colors that you had or the color that you had, um, but I just did. I think you said you can go, you could add a new color and it gives you like different colors and it has the numbers.
yep,
So you can kind of go to different ranges, like, between orange, red, green, yellow, and all the way to red. So,
yep. And
depending.
when you're just selecting random colors, you can do it that way, but you can also either copy and paste the numbers that we have, or we can enter them in manually.
Okay. Where do you copy? So I think I missed that step. Where do you copy and paste this number?
So, do you have access to the comments section right now?
I do.
Okay, cool. Open up the comments section. It should be the last 3 comments.
Okay, let's see.
Chris, this is Louise. I think she needs to click to add them to her brand kit. She's just adding them as just a color at the top right now.
Okay.
And I think Nas log out for a second, so I just added the colors to the chat now as well, Nas.
Okay, so I can
Mhm.
stop sharing my screen.
If you want to just copy one of the colors, and so that way everybody knows how to do this, that would be great.
You're almost
Oh,
there.
right
Move
here.
up a little bit, down a little bit. Right.
Okay.
So you want
It's going to be hashtag 004165, and that's going to be one less zero. And that'll be a 5 instead of a 6.
Once, I'm sorry, for 1-5.
5. Oh, sorry, 165. You were right. You were right. 165.
And then
Okay.
say,
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So that's one of the colors. And you should be able to add 2 more in there.
I think you have to click back to colors.
Yes.
Mhm.
No,
So
just click on the edit button
edit button.
Okay.
right
Awesome.
there.
We're all learning at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. Go to
Along the
brand on the side. Go to brand. There you go.
And then colors. Oh, edit. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Edit.
Got it.
Yeah.
And we suggest everyone to do this as well, so that way you don't have to do this after the workshop and you will have your branding perfect.
Yeah. Thanks, Naz, and thanks, Louise. I really love that you're doing this and helping me out on it because I put these colors in like about a year ago and then I never messed with it afterwards. All right, so for the next one, it's pound.
I don't know how to stop sharing my screen.
Oh no, it's sharing the screen's still good. So if you're still in Canva,
Yes.
Yeah.
Nat, if you are okay with this, can you just show us through the 3 colors? So we're gonna give you the second set of colors, the second color.
Okay.
so
Oops.
oh yeah, you were there. So if you hit brand again, yep. Uh, hashtag 772432. This is the maroon.
Beautiful.
And then hit that edit right on top and the plus again.
Oh, no, it's telling me to upgrade. I don't want to upgrade.
Okay, go back.
She has an extra one, the white
Yeah.
one.
So if you
Click
click on
on
the
that.
white, we
Mhm.
can change that one.
Okay.
Or we
Click
can add a
that.
new one after you delete it. So you're showing both ways of doing it. Pound A9 B2 B1. Yep. And those are the 3 main colors that we use. And for a Canva free account, you get 3 colors. And now you will always be able to get to those colors. That doesn't stop you from using other colors, but uh, these are saved to now, so you don't need to remember them and you don't need to keep going back to the brand guide. All right, you can stop sharing if you'd like.
Chris in the chat, the last time Maria put in the 3 numbers, she repeated the first one and didn't put in the second one.
Yeah.
Let me correct that. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Also, if I signed up for the free account and I want to delete that, will I delete everything that I'm working on now?
I believe if you delete your free account, you will. If you're deleting your free account so you can open up another free account with a different email, I think there's different ways of changing that.
All right. Well, I have to figure out how to get into that again.
Okay. Before I start sharing again, did anyone else have any questions?
So I just mentioned that there's also the yellow Toastmasters, which is the F2DF74, so you can add that as well if you'd like to.
Right. So this might be a
We
good.
can't add it on the free version, but if you wanted to put like the yellow instead of gray, then you can switch
Right.
it out.
Yes.
Right. And this would be a great time to go over to the brand guide. So this is also in that first document that we have, so that should be at the beginning of the chat. If you go through here, it's going to have all great stuff. I'm going to go down to the color palette real quick, and you'll see the table of contents on the side. And this is where I got those numbers from. So if you missed it, or if you don't have Canva yet and you want to put it in later and you're like, oh, I know this, but I forgot forgot what the numbers are. They're right in here. So I forget whatever Canva has. I think it's the CMYK, but it might be the RGB. These numbers here will get you these colors. And if you wanted to use the happy yellow, the colors are right here. Oh, right. I think we used the hashtag for it. Yes. So you could just copy the hashtag right from there and put it directly into Canva. You can do this as your memorized one, or if you're just like, I only use yellow every now and again, you can always just come back to the brand book and get it there. Right. Other things to note in the brand guide real quick, since we're going to be working with some stuff in Canva. If you want logos, it has a whole bunch of them in here. Can see that it even talks about how to use them. So you can see on the side, if I wanted this logo, I can click and get either this JPEG or that JPEG. Don't know what the difference is yet. You'd have to click down to find each one. But it also has the PNG if you prefer PNGs. I've never used an SVG. Someone might have to tell me what that is. So we have a whole bunch of logos depending on what you need. Sometimes color works best, but sometimes you're going to need a black and white or grayscale one. Maybe you're not going to be printing out in color, you're going to be printing out in gray. Sometimes you might want the international one. Sometimes you might want something a little bit long without the globe. So we have those here. You can download them from here. We got it in color and in black and white with a gray background if you wanted it on gray. Um, and we have some more here. The since 1924. Also, just the logo lockup, which just means the logo is locked up with something. It's usually like a tagline, but sometimes it can be something like since 1924. This tells you the good ways to use logos and the bad ways, and it'll describe it through here. You don't have to worry about that too much, and I'll tell you some stuff about it, the main things that you want to worry about. You don't ever want to stretch the logo. Don't change the logo or the elements. You see, we got the 100 years one, and this is the centennial logo, this one right here. And you can even get your district in it as well. So you could click on District 36 and it would download a folder for you where you get to use all those. We got the color palette. And gradient is a little bit difficult to use in Canva. You can use it sometimes. And a gradient just means like it's darker here, lighter here, darker there, and this shows you how to do it. I've had some trouble with it myself, so if you want to play around with it, that's great. I'll show you those tools, but I would just recommend not using that at all. There's also using opacity. I'll try to show you some of this. We got the pathways color, so it's going to go through pathways logo. And if you ever want to use the pathways badges, we have them here to download them. The font that we mainly use is going to be Gotham. So this was the other one that I wanted to get to. I think for a while Canva didn't have access to Gotham or I couldn't find it. So I think I was using Myriad. So Myriad is used for body copy. You can see that body copy and collateral. And Gotham is the primary typeface that they use, usage usually in headlines and subheadlines.
Yes, I have a question. Don't we use Montserrat anymore? That was the first one.
Montserrat.
You just pass it
Oh, I did?
right there.
Oh, okay.
And the little
Montserrat.
square down.
Yes.
Yeah.
A free alternative. So if you can't get the other ones, you can use Montserrat as a free alternative. Thank you so much, Louise, right? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's some other fonts that they talk about here that you can look at. We also have imagery that you can download. Toastmaster branded images. If you click on that, it'll give you a whole bunch of them. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that it shows how to use. Logo placement, photography, shows you how to lock it up. Here are some phrases you can also use. Find your voice, relax, present confidently, relax, speak confidently. I think I'm spending too much time in the brand guide, so I'm going to move back to Canva. But if anyone has any more questions on that, that'd be great. All right. So when you want to add in other elements, you can bring in photography. You can bring in shapes, and to get multiple shapes like this, you would do element circle. You bring that out. Okay. I might have to do the opacity thing. I can walk you through that a little bit later, but to get to it,
How did you upload the logo into Canva? The Toastmasters
okay,
logo.
that's a great question. So to upload the logo into Canva, you can either go to Uploads and, you can select it, or another way you can do it. Let's see, 36 Sparkle PNG. That uploads it there. Then I can drag that in. And another way is if you have the folder open, you can just drag it in and drop it. And you see it also puts it there.
Should we let them try to do that now
Yep.
with the picture and one of the logos?
Yeah, if you guys have a photo, please try to upload it now, either by upload files or by drag and drop.
And Chris, just to, not to put you in the spot, but the Canva, that the other presentation that you have, is that going to be shareable as well with the circles?
So this one is really rough. The
Okay.
ones that I'm going to share with you guys, and I believe I've already shared it, is going to be this
Okay.
and this.
Oh, so maybe we should work on this. What about that?
Okay.
And
So for this, if you go back to the this document,
mhm.
you're going to see general templates. If you click on that, it's going to bring you here. And we have open house flyers. We're going to open letter size. And you can pick any one of these. And if you hover over it, kind of shows you. Thought it showed you. There. If you hover over the picture, it'll give you a little idea of what you're going to see. So the first one is what I'm going to recommend. So you can click on that and then download. Let me know if anyone has any issues with that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know how to get to this level. Like I'm back in square one.
Okay. So do you have access to Google Docs?
I don't use Google Docs.
Okay. Let's see. Maria Pia, is there a way to put that into the chat as a download so people can download it who don't have access to Google Docs?
Yes, give me 2 minutes. I'll be there in a second.
Cool. Let me know when you got that. And for everybody else, was everyone else able to download it? Did anyone else have a problem?
No.
Chris, other
Yes.
question. Chris, other question.
Go for it.
Do you have to use the images that Toastmasters provide? Can you use your own images from the club?
You can use your own images.
Okay.
So the great thing about with the images that the Toastmasters provided is if you guys are a little bit shy about putting your face up there and you want to have some people in it, these are free images that you can use that you don't have to pay for. Normally, if you got a business and you want to put images up, you can't just like randomly go out and take a picture of someone and then use it or pull it off the internet and use it. You have to usually pay for some licensing, and this makes it free.
But if everybody in the club, you take a picture at a event, and if everybody agrees to have their face be used in a flyer,
Yeah, yeah.
then you're
Laws,
okay, right? If you
yeah.
have, say, the model release or something.
Yeah, laws change from state to state, but the basic rule of thumb, oh, and probably from country to country, if we have enthusiastic consent from our group, then you're golden. Just
Yeah.
snap the picture. What I usually do is ask, is everyone good with it? I'm actually shy with it, so my group, Patricia can attest to this. Someone else will ask, is everyone okay with this? And then I'll take the picture, or someone else will take the picture.
Yeah. Okay. Other question, did you touch upon what is JPEG or NPG, what Canva likes regarding?
To pull up. I used to.
For JPEG and PNG, which one's better? I think I normally use PNG. There's something about resizing that PNGs are better at. And I remember a designer telling me. I don't remember why. I think it has something to do with like
Ratio.
how,
I
yeah.
believe ratio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. PNG. All right. I'll remember. Thank you.
And I
And
see that
also, you can use that with PNGs. You also can have the transparent background, which is really nice when you edit.
Yeah, transparent background is something that I think you would need to pay Canva to get access to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that from last year. That might have changed.
Okay. Is everybody okay? We dropped the PDF in the chat. Just wanted to make sure that you have that. Perfect. We're good to go, Chris.
Awesome. So let's say we're in our document here. Let's go back to where is it? Projects. It's not letting me get out of here. File. I want to show you. Okay. If you click on the menu over here, that'll allow you to get back home. And you'll see anything that you worked on is going to be here. So you could go back and play around as much as you want. We want to work with that template So if you downloaded the template, files, open house files, that's the one I want. So the file that we had, let's see if drag and drop works. Yeah, if you drag and drop that file in, you'll see it uploads here. And we got that. You can click on it and it'll open up.
Can
Let
you
me know.
repeat that step, Chris? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, yeah, of course. So we go back to home. So if everyone's on this screen, that document that you just downloaded, the open flyer, if you click on that file and drag it just over this screen and drop it in, it'll start loading right here.
I don't think I have that though. Mine looks a little different.
I think I dropped the wrong
No,
open
it's okay.
flyer, but
Whichever flyer
I
you
dropped the
dropped
right
is
one
fine.
now. It should be there now.
Yeah, the great thing about these flyers are no matter which one you have, I'm going to be able to show you what you can do in it.
So the second PDF is the one that Chris is showing right now. And if you have problems, let us know so that other people can benefit from that question.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a minute to get there. Let me know if anyone's having any trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you. So what you just dragged is a PDF file.
Yes.
Okay.
When you drop the PDF file into here, it will, anywhere on this page, it will load up right here.
Okay, so we have a question from Queenie. First question, what can we post on our social media pages? And we can be brief on this since this is a different workshop, but I think it's perfect for our VPPRs.
So the great thing about posting on social media is you're probably going to post either pictures or video. And if you can, I would suggest finding a way to work your logo somewhere in the background. We have done this at our local Toastmasters. Let's see if I can pull it up. See, we just put the banner in the background. We've done that for video. We've done that just for pictures. You can do it without it, though. I do have a photo of one of our outings with us just looking like we're having fun. And do I have that one still up there? No, I put it down, but I'll drop that in a second so you can see it. But pictures and video are great. Do we have templates to post daily on our social media pages?
We have a couple, and we're going to work more on those. So let me actually share with you the link to the club officers resources. So we have some folders for our VPMs, VPEs, and VPPRs with some scripts and some templates as well. So you can use those. And if you need anything, just let us know, because again, whatever you need, most likely another club will need it as well. Chris, another question. And Adrian, I'm sorry, I didn't want to skip you. Our club website is really dated. Could we upload a Canva layout, or should we use the inherent website tools only?
I'm
The
not the
PDF, right? Or you can use it as a PNG as well. Can you download as a PNG?
download. What? Say that again?
Oh, so once you're done with your flyer or any of your graphs, you can download it as a PDF and also as a PNG, I imagine, right? And then you can upload that into your website.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, once you're done with everything, you can go over here to File and download, and it has PDF, but it has all these other options as well.
Mhm. So we have 12 minutes, and I just wanted to highlight that. And maybe we want to change what picture was this, and maybe let people
Yeah.
write their
Okay,
own.
you were talking about dragging and dropping, so I'm not getting how to do that.
For getting the
I went to the chat and I got whatever the download was of PDF,
okay.
but how to get it into Canva, I can't figure out how to do that.
Okay. If you can't drag and drop, you can also
Well, I don't know the process of how to do that.
okay. So for drag and drop, what you do is you take your cursor uh, and click on the file and you hold down that click and then you drag it over to Canva and you let go of the click and it should drop in.
Hmm.
You have to open the file that you download first, then you follow the steps that he said. That'll be the drag and drop.
You have
Yeah,
to open the folder location.
yeah, I opened the file.
Not the file itself. You can go to the folder. So
I went to the folder.
okay, then drag it. So just imagine you are putting you're clicking on it and don't let it go until you reach to this page. Yeah, so like Chris is gonna do this. Just make sure like you don't let go of.
Okay, well, okay, I got to get to my page, not his page.
But I can show you here. See, when I click on it, the file looks like this as I'm dragging it around. Do you see that?
Well, it's not dragging around, it's open.
And it shouldn't be open, and you have to have it closed.
Okay, I thought Louise said I had to open it.
No, it has to be closed.
Yeah, so if you click and hold on it and drag it over.
Okay. All right, well, let me try to figure that out then.
And we're going to stay a little longer. So after we're done with the workshop, we're going to stay a little longer for anyone who has questions, just to make sure that you can do this kind of work after.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
Go
I
for it.
come join like mid-course, but my understanding is that you select a template. I heard that there is particular template that you need to select, or I can just go there and select the flyer template, and then insert the shape that I want, and then move everything into that shape, and then save it as a JPEG or a PNG, and then once I'm ready to go to the social media handle, I can just go drag and drop it. Is that what it is? I'm like summarizing like roughly, but that's basically those are the different steps, right?
Yeah, it might be a little bit more nuanced than that depending on which social media you're using, because it usually has some kind of uploads like for Meta Business. So for like Instagram and Facebook, there's the Meta Business suite, and then the upload would be through here. And I don't think you would drag and drop at that point. You would just click
Okay.
on it, find out where the
Okay.
file is, and upload it.
Okay.
LinkedIn is kind of the same way too.
Okay. Okay. And then for the website, we have like an old website. If I were to update that website, do I have to create a new page, or can I just like update it, just add more containers or what have you, and go that way as well? Or what is your recommendation?
So most websites, you should be able to update it and you wouldn't have to create a whole new one. That way it would just update there and everyone could find the same old website. I'm not the best one to ask about the Toastmasters website. I haven't played around with that one yet.
Okay. Thank you.
Colette, I can show you after this workshop is done. I just wanted to remind everyone we have 7 minutes. And if anybody would like to show what they've done, we would love to feature you, and we might just show your work to using our District 36 social media accounts. So anybody done with their flyer?
I don't know how to move. I don't know how to use Canva. I never used it, so I got the flyer in, but I don't know how to
Okay,
modify or.
awesome. Would you mind sharing? And then I can walk you actually through how to modify some of that stuff.
Okay. Okay. Zoom's not zoom. Where's the share screen? There. Okay. Share. Shoot. Hold on a sec. Man, what are we doing?
And thanks everyone for working with me on this. I know I'm giving you a crash course. I think if this was being taught at a college, that we would actually have done this over like 6 weeks or so. So you're learning a lot in a short bit of time.
And I need the Canva page back. So this, can you see?
Yep, we can see.
Okay.
Awesome. So let's start with the text. See where it says save the date?
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to make this an open house flyer, you can, yep, and you can just type in open house. And notice how it keeps the color, it keeps the font. None of that needs to change on that if that's how you like it. If you like the body copy underneath, that's great. But if you wanted to change that, you could too. And you can see how just clicking on any of the text in here allows you to change it just by double clicking to get the cursor on the inside.
So it changed this to open house, to change the wording to open house. That's interesting. It's somehow connected to this.
No, I believe join us for an open house to discover was already in there. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's on all the flyers. And when you're doing this, you can think of like if someone wanted to contact me, do I want to put the URL in there somewhere so they can do that? You can see that it's recommended like a club name at the bottom. If you wanted to put the URL, mark your calendar, could be like contact us here, or you could change the URL at the bottom there, or add in the location and dates with the way that they have the quotation in there. If anyone has said anything about your club that you wanted to include in there, you can put that in there.
Now, so, okay, how do I move this? Okay, okay, so then this, make it smaller and I can, I don't know, where did it
Okay.
go?
So hit either Control Z or Command C because what you did with your last drag was you squished it.
Okay, Control Z.
Okay, that didn't
You
come up.
said, there we go.
Yeah.
So I guess I can select it and move it this way instead.
Yep, that is a great way of doing it. And you'll notice, I believe Canva doesn't allow you to take that white away from it. So that might be a good reason to go back into the brand guide and find the one with the gray background. If you were going to put it on this one, you don't have to do that now. This can be something that you do later.
I wonder if it's because, so I usually use PNG as well, and I think doesn't PNG have a transparent background?
Canva, when I set up my Canva, which was a couple or a few years ago at this point, I had to
Mhm.
pay to be able to use the transparent background. It wouldn't let me use it for the free
Oh,
account. So it's possible that that is the issue at the moment.
okay. How do I get back to the,
If you wanted to go back to Canva, we can just like play around with a couple of other things for a second.
yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I'm already in the browser. That's what was confusing me.
Yeah.
How do I move this thing?
if everybody's okay, we could be 5 minutes extra, if that's
Okay.
okay
So,
with everybody.
do you
Because
want
I
me to
think we
stop
can do
sharing?
ChatGPT as well. ChatGPT hopefully is not gonna take too long.
We'll
And then
do
we can have a
one
second
more
session after session.
Maria Pia, I think we'll do one more thing here. Can you select the picture real quick? Any one of the pictures?
Sure.
Okay, cool. And then I believe the
3 dots. Or replace, right?
uh uh was it edit? Yeah, edit.
You want me to click edit?
Yeah, click edit.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where Canva gets weird. Like some things where I would think we could just click edit and then replace an image, it's not doing. So it with here we can show how there's some effects that you can put on it. But if we wanted to put in another image, another way to do that would just be to go to uploads off to the side.
What about the 3 dots as well?
Yeah, I clicked on the 3 dots and I couldn't quite see how to do that there. But with uploads, you can now upload a picture, or if you just have it in your file, you could drag and drop it in. And another great thing for that is if the picture of that woman there is about the size that you want it, you can put your picture right over that.
So I'd have to, let's see what we have. I don't think I have any pictures on this one.
All right, well, I can share mine again real quick and just walk
Okay.
everyone through that really fast, then go right
Okay.
over to ChatGPT. All right. So you can see that I've already dropped a couple of pictures in here. In this particular flyer, it just had the white background. And you can see that I matched it up to that size. And there's a couple of ways that you can do this. You can either drag and drop the picture in and move that around. So like I could move it to that size and tried to get it right, and you see it doesn't quite fit. Up here, there's a crop tool. And if you hit that crop tool, you can either crop on the side or crop here. And you see as I move that up, that crops it away. And if I like it, I can hit return. And let's say I don't like it. I'm going to cancel that because I want to move the picture here instead. I'm going to crop it again. You can see that transparent background. You can see the other picture behind it. I'm going to match that up. And I like that. So I'm going to hit return. And you can see that picture is now the same size. Now, if I want to get rid of the other picture, but I like where this one's at, I have my picture selected right now. Up here at the top, I can hit position. And this comes up over here where it says arrange. And we like this because we can send it back or all the way to the back. So we send it all the way to the back. That shows us this picture here. Now I can delete this or I can move that out of the way. And since I sent the other picture all the way to the back, it is actually behind the flyer right now. So I'm going to send the flyer all the way to the back.
When you talk
And
about the 3 dots, what are the 3 dots? Is that it next to the garbage can?
when you select your picture,
Okay.
there's 3 dots right here.
Okay. Okay.
And when you hit those 3 dots, you get a bunch of tools. So you can copy it,
Chris,
which will get you a whole bunch of other ones. This also gets you the send to the back, send forward. You can align the picture. This is good. When you do the 3 dots, you can put a link on it. So if someone clicked on that picture, it would go to whatever link you put in there. You can also do some other stuff that I haven't really done on it. I think comments are like if you want to give yourself notes for later.
Chris, one item that Lisette mentioned is that if you delete the picture, like let's say like the first picture that you have, or the one in the bottom, or the second one that is repeated, yes. If you go to the three dots
Yeah.
and say delete. Oh, okay. So she said like you can just add another pictures, which makes sense. Like, yeah. So
So
there's no replacement with Canva, it seems, but that's the best way.
yeah, there should be a thing that says replace, and I think in Adobe products it would have like replace this with that, like swap out. But Canva has less features, and the features are a little bit different.
Sounds good. And just to let everybody, they're having a couple of comments about if we're going to have another session for ChatGPT. I think, Chris, if you are okay with it, we can go to ChatGPT like really quick, and
Yeah.
then we can have another session in which we can talk further on Canva and also ChatGPT.
Okay. So for ChatGPT, I wanted to talk about the prompt that we have. So in the Word doc, this will give you a link back to the prompt. Click on that, and we see the prompt here. And I am going to copy this prompt real quick. And then go over to ChatGPT. When I paste it in, we're going to see some things in brackets that we can change. And I just put, you are a copywriter writing a post for your local, and I'm at Germantown Toastmasters Club. It's a post telling people about how awesome we are. Usually you'll be a lot more descriptive in it.
Can you tell us why that you had to use the word you are a copywriter at the start?
So ChatGPT can work better the more information that you give it. And just coming from a copywriter background, I know copywriters, like I've written a lot of social media posts in my job. Like that's one thing that I do. So I just put it on that. But you could also just say you are the VP of PR writing a post for your local Germantown club. Probably I'd even update it to that. You know, you could even spell it out if you wanted to, although ChatGPT is pretty good at picking up at not social cues, at writing cues sometimes. So you can change it to that. For this one, I had it as video, but you could say it's a post telling people about how awesome we are. The picture in the post shows us at a picnic and hike. And for an elaboration, we don't just give speeches. We hang out because we are friends. Write a post. We want to put a call to action here, inviting people to join us to become better speakers and grow our friend group. Make sure this post follows the following brand guidelines from the Toastmasters voice and tone. And we can see that at the beginning here, voice and tone. I literally just copied all of this and made it part of the ChatGPT prompt, personality, all the way down to voice checklist. I don't know why it did that. Bam. Oh, it changed the check marks to A's. I'll need to update that, fix that. I'll just make those bullet points. Um,
Oh, freaking bad.
all right. And then you hit return. Here's a draft. So you can see that it's given us a draft and it's talked about some explanations around it. Here's a draft that follows Toastmasters voice and tone guidelines and fits your Germantown club vibe. Would you like me to give a slightly shorter version to something optimized for Instagram, LinkedIn, where quick scannability matters, so you can even adjust it there. You can also read through it and say, I like it completely. I'm gonna put it in the meta business description. And you can see the hashtags came up there. But maybe I don't like some things about it. Maybe I don't like this last sentence at all. All right. You can always delete that. You can change anything. Maybe it's not this weekend. Maybe it was this week. You can change anything in here. And when you like it, you can even change these hashtags. Um, hashtag not, I was going to hit cool, but it went to COVID. And you can undo that too. Community. When you like all that, you can change it up. But that's kind of how I've used ChatGPT to help with the captions. It's something that can make it go a little bit faster and it allows you to be the creative director for it. Did anyone
Chris,
have any?
yeah, I
Yeah.
have a question. Are the parameters of your prompt available? Because I like the fact all the different parameters that you entered. I would love to have a copy of the parameters so I can add that to my prompt.
Oh, the one that I just wrote?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm looking at the different part of your prompt. You know how you had like tone and thing, all the different parameters that you added to your prompt.
Oh, this voice and tone checklist?
Yeah, there was voice and tone, and there was something else. Looks like your prompt had different sections
Yeah,
and
personality.
context and all that stuff. So, do you have that in your Google the doc that you shared?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
all right. Okay,
yeah, there were brackets up here that I changed,
okay.
but everything
Personality,
else is part
voice.
of the checklist. And I do need to update this because it said A, all branded, I mean, A warm, A clear, A friendly, when it should have been
Okay,
check marks.
okay. Thank you.
Ramu?
Yeah, so this is good for the content that we're going to post on either on the social media platforms. But my goal of being here was to see if there was a Canva. Canva has its own AI features available. So
Yes.
I was trying to see if I give a prompt to Canvas to create this flyer right here.
Yeah.
Um, can I do it from Canva instead of going to ChatGPT? Because ChatGPT is for entirely, it can create, I know it can create flyers, but do we have other AI tools that do that? But I want to see if Canva can do it.
Okay, so I don't believe Canva has a text AI generator. Gemini does. If you have Google, that's a free one that you can use if you don't like ChatGPT. For AI generation, I believe it does images and design templates. I think it will do some there. I haven't experimented with that all that much, but I have done some experimentation with pictures, as you can see. Like I wrote a cute anime cat in a forest with flowers and inspire me. Well, yeah, you can click inspire me for that. But you can generate images from that to put in. It's not really great for Toastmasters. but it's good if you wanted to use it for your business or play around with it.
I know
Okay.
that ChatGPT, I mean Canvas does translation. We have a Francophone club, and I know that if you put something, if you put like a flyer, you can ask a document, you can ask Canvas to actually create like a foreign version of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That would be a new feature for me. I signed up when AI was still pretty new, so it might not have had that feature yet when I signed up. So thanks for sharing with that. That'll be a good thing to explore.
Sure,
What
thanks.
Is that okay if we copy and paste? I just added this prompt that I usually use for our flyers. And so I said, here's another prompt that you can use. It's in the chat. Using the Toastmaster colors and the Toastmasters logo, see the attached. I'm talking to ChatGPT and I attached the logo itself and create a flyer about ABC Toastmasters Club. We are a professional and I should probably put inclusive club. And we meet on this day at this time. Add a professional picture, handshaking if possible, and then I add the hex colors as well. And just because I don't know if everybody have noticed, but ChatGPT tends to go into the not so bright colors. So I usually ask it to go into the brighter colors. So just for like the fun of it, maybe we can all copy and paste and just see what do you guys get out of that ChatGPT. And with that, we can just end it. What do you think?
Unless anyone has any other questions.
Yeah, just after the meeting, I wanted to learn how to delete the free account.
Okay,
Hmm.
we'll stay on for that.
Yeah. So Chris, maybe you want to show how this would work in your ChatGPT?
Do you throw the prompt in there?
Yes. And it's going to look different for everyone. So that's going to be the fun of it.
Okay, I see your
Yeah.
prompt.
And of course, people can add more things. You can, if you are more descriptive, as Chris mentioned, then you will have even a better product.
Were you thinking this for ChatGPT?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on one second.
And maybe we can show everyone how to upload the logo. You probably already have it there and chat probably knows, but so if we just, you can upload the logo and you can also upload examples. So like if you see something nice on Facebook, LinkedIn or Twitter, then you can just say, oh, I like this flyer. Can you make something similar to it? And ChatGPT will help you with that as well.
Okay, so what I did was I put her prompt into ChatGPT, and so it starts with using the Toastmasters colors, and then it went all the way there, and then there's this plus sign down here where you can add photo or file. So I'm going to add the 100-year Sparkle District logo. Bam, it put it up there.
And it's going to take a couple of seconds. I like that I actually enable my coding as well. um, okay. If something like that happens, just say, okay, can I download it?
So I actually hit preview on it, allow network access. Sure, why not?
And that's what you get. And you can keep on saying, okay, well, let's do something. The font is too small. Can you make it more, I don't know, like bigger and even add another logo. For some reason, your logo didn't work.
Yeah, we might not want to add the logo to it. Like we can drop the logo in, but what we can do is say, that font is too small. Can you make it bigger?
Mhm.
Can you give me some space to insert the logo?
And
So
something that Chris and I talk, you have to think about ChatGPT as a really smart fifth grader who can do really cool stuff, but who's still a child. So just just make sure, like, talk to it with love, first of all, and also give a lot of information. Oh, beautiful. Ramu. Look at Ramu's work.
So it has changed the font. I've increased the font size throughout the flyer and added clear space, a clearly marked space where you can insert the Toastmasters logo. So this will be a little bit better than asking ChatGPT to put the logo in because it might change the logo and you don't want it to do that. But if it makes a space like this, you can now go up here and click uh, hmm, uh
You
click
can
the
download
three
it.
dots
Yeah.
and download it, and then you'd be able to upload that to Canva where you could put the logo in.
Yeah. Ramu used Gemini and it looks really slick. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, okay, so I'm sorry to ChatGPT, but Gemini is doing a good job here.
Yeah,
And
ChatGPT and Gemini are neck and neck in abilities.
nice. So we have Kyle and also Krish created their flyer already, and we are going to promote that in our social media as well. And please follow us. Chris, do you want to say something else before we log off? And we're going to stay for questions, so don't feel bad. I just want to make sure that we cut the recording now, and then we go into our regular questions after this.
I wanted to thank everyone for being patient with me and asking questions. I really appreciate this. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you very much. Can we all clap for Chris? Chris, this has been amazing. And thank you so very much for giving us this time and knowledge. And please, everyone, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thank you, everyone. We're going to stop recording now and we're going to go into questions after this.